girl, Shantae C, checking in with another 10 things. I'm chilling with my homegirl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. We look a little different, but we're here back in the building. We
Back
can
in the
for
building.
sure we're gonna get into some tea and some things, but we're gonna start off with some of this celebrity tea.
Yes, girl, what we got?
All right, well, we got a congrats.
Okay.
So here's the thing. It's all over the blogs. I don't know if they have confirmed it yet,
Okay.
but congrats, Ashanti and Nelly has
Oh,
gotten
they're getting married.
engaged.
Hey, I like
Yeah,
it.
I know. And I was looking at some of her photos. She looks so cute, pregnant. Ja Rule came in, say he gonna teach, well, now we already got kids, but he's gonna teach them how to be great parents.
Right. He
but
already got children.
yeah. But congrats to them. We hope it's all true. So I'm spreading the
Yes.
news, guys.
Yes, we're spreading some happy news. We want that.
Yes, so we hope that is all true and factual information that they are engaged.
Yes, yes.
Kudos. Yes, because I like them. They're so cute together, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And you never really heard nothing bad about Ashanti, and you never really heard anything bad about Nelly. So I like it. I like it.
Well, I watched the interview with her um since they've been back together, and what she mentioned is they were just young and they just needed to grow as people, period.
But
You know?
again, still like you never heard her doing no man wrong or no man doing her wrong. And same with Nelly. So even though he got a couple baby mamas, apparently he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. So we like it.
Right. Nelly, we like it, Nelly. All
We
right.
love
And
it.
then moving on with these relationships, okay?
Oh Lord, what's
So,
happening now?
well, Jeezy's clearing up some things, okay? So we all know that, Jeezy,
Jeannie Mai.
he, yeah, they
Uh-huh.
got divorced, filed for divorce, whatever. But
Right.
anyway, it was all over the blogs that Jeezy went back to court to get full custody of their daughter. So he
Oh,
decided to come to social media and clear it up that he is not trying to get full custody. He is asking the judge for both parents to have joint custody.
okay.
So
Well,
I
that's
thought that was
fine.
really grown man of him to clear it up and all that good stuff. And he's not trying to take the baby. There's no beef, nothing like that. He just want both
You
parents
want a
to have
joint. I
joint
don't think there's
custody.
anything wrong with that. I mean, social media makes me so sick sometimes because why should you even have to explain this? This is your personal life. Why should you have to get on the blogs and explain what you did in the court with your baby mama? Why?
Well, you know, I don't know why, but when it's in the courts, a lot of it is public record. Hot mess. But
Hotmess.com.
but thank you, Jeezy, for clearing all that up for us.
Yeah,
We hope you guys work it out. You have a beauty. I mean, the baby is gorgeous. The baby is
I
so
know she
cute.
is
Yeah, she's so cute. And
Malaysian. Malaysian.
and then and I don't know their situation,
Right?
but at least he's trying to do the right thing and be a dad. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And want to have custody of his baby. So
Big
kudos
props
to
to
you,
that.
Jeezy. We like it, Jeezy. We like it.
We like it. So that's the
Fighting
second
for
we
a
like
great
today.
cause. And then moving on to the drama, y'all.
Oh Lord.
Well, I mean, I'm like, oh Lord, too. Like, so Drake has been beefing with a lot of people.
Ugh.
And I mean a lot lately. Okay.
Why Drake? Does he have
I
a
don't
girlfriend right
know. He
now?
doesn't even seem like the beefing type, right?
Well, does he have a girlfriend right now, right? Because Drake seems he seems like he's emotional. So if he ain't got no woman, then he's just gonna beef with people.
Well, now him and Rick Ross is beefing.
They beefing about?
And well, you know what? I'm not 100% sure what their beef is about.
Oh wow.
But I do know that Rick dropped a diss track.
I am sick of these diss tracks,
I
okay?
know. And in that diss track, he mentioned that he has more money than Drake.
um,
So Drake decided to listen to the diss track, and he said when he heard that verse, he just
oh,
turned it off and stopped listening. He can't even listen no more.
well, I mean, I he may because he has like other businesses outside of the
That's what
music,
I was thinking. Yeah.
but to Drake's defense, we don't know if he's got businesses outside of the music business. He might.
And Drake said once he heard that line, the song was done. Like
And
Drake saying
and
that he
listen,
don't have more money than him.
let me tell you something. Drake, he has multiracial fans. He don't just got,
Oh yeah, for sure.
when I went to Drake's concert, I paid $300 plus and I
Okay.
sat in the nosebleed.
Okay.
And when I looked from my left to my right, I did not see nobody who looked like me.
Okay.
So I think Drake got that long money. I don't know, sis. I don't know.
I think Drake's money long is long for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying that Rick Ross's is not, but I
Right.
definitely think Drake's money is long. I think Drake, I mean, he puts out hits, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not saying that Rick don't.
Right.
I'm just saying that I feel like Drake can hold down his own for sure.
Right. Yeah.
For
I
sure.
mean, who is Rick Ross to say what Drake's financial situation is? I'm sick of these people.
Well, you know, a few weeks ago, that man was coming for Rick Ross saying he had on that knockoff.
That part. That part.
I'm just giving a side eye. That's it.
What else we got going on?
Well, I mean, there's a lot more going on, but that's all I'm bringing to the table today.
So the question is, have we not heard anything from our sweet baby uh Puff Daddy?
Well, they giving Puff a little. I'm not gonna say giving him a break, but the Ross and Drake battle drama is
It's overshadowing.
is overshadowing right now. Because Drake was
Ah.
beefing with Kendrick. Drake has been beefing with some people. They've been
Well,
coming for him.
well, maybe Drake and Puff Daddy are friends, and he said, "Bruh, if you take the hit from me and just start a bunch of beef with people, so it can like make the heat die down off of me,
I love
we
it.
gonna be good."
I love it. And that's the thing about, I mean, I'm sure Diddy stuff is gonna stir back up. But that's the thing about freaking social media.
Right.
Hot code, hot code. Something
Cold,
else could
hot,
steal the
cold, hot.
story. Something else could steal the story. So that's why I always say I do like how Jay and B they lay low and let something else come and take the story.
That part. So
Yeah, because your
speaking
story will be
of
old and your shit is last week news.
right. So speaking of celebrity news and celebrity tea, so if anybody watches Love is Blind, the show just recently wrapped, and the two main couples that they thought that they were going to get married or whatever, AD, which is a lady, and Clay, the guy, they were supposed to get married, and when they got to the altar, Clay says no.
Wow. Okay.
So I know there's so many people who watch this show, and my question for tonight is, can you find love in 6 weeks? Can you? Can you
I'ma say
really?
no. Marriage material love, I'm saying no. Because
Because
6 weeks, you can't even really get to know somebody, can you?
in my eyes, so here's the thing. I think that when you become infatuated with somebody, it can feel like love.
That's for sure.
So you can think you feel like you might be in love, but you technically you may not be in love. I'm not saying that it can't happen. Do I think the love can happen at first sight? Sure, but I don't know how many times that lightning strikes.
Well, that's the thing. Like, so for sure, you can be infatuated with somebody, feel like you love them, whatever. You might be a person that can be in love in 6 weeks. Good Lord.
Well, okay, so
But there's a lot of times as you get to know people, then it's like,
well,
what
yeah.
the?
So let me give you this thought and example. Like, I think that if you are an adult, I think it's more difficult to say in 6 weeks you would be in love. Versus, I feel like when you're younger and you don't have the responsibilities and you don't have as much experience with love and all of that, I do feel like that could happen. You're 16, 17, 18 years old. You meet somebody, you don't have any real life experiences. You don't really know what love is all about. You meet them, you're completely hooked on them. And because you don't have any prior experiences to tarnish what you believe love looks like, then yeah, I do think you can fall in love
Okay. And be in it, in it.
and be
Okay.
in it.
All right. I like it. I mean, I think that, I've met people that
Yeah,
have been like, it was
I
love
knew.
at first sight. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
knew it from the very first time I laid my eyes on them. That
Right,
was me.
right, right. But it is, but
That
okay,
was
so
me.
I, so yeah, well, here's the thing. I've been with people
Be
that
careful.
I'm like, he's the one. You know what I mean? He's the one. And we still making it the one today. But can I say that I was in love in 6 weeks? I don't know. I honestly can't say that I could answer that question because 6 weeks is a very small amount of time to get to know a person.
So, I talk to so I have a 15-year-old sister, guys. And so, you know, in their world, right? If you're together for like longer than 2 weeks,
Okay.
it's like y'all are married.
In 15, okay, okay, in
At
15-year-old world.
15.
Okay.
If at 15, if you dating for 6 weeks, girl, y'all done had children and everything.
Good Lord Almighty.
But at 40 something years old, not so much. We ain't even got the two mortgages in.
Yeah, I mean, 6 weeks, I feel like, is a very small
Yeah.
amount of time to even get to know somebody, right? Or am I wrong?
No, you're absolutely correct. Like,
Because here's the thing, the person that you could know within those 6 weeks or even 3 months could not be the same person in 6 months. The person you know in 3 months could be a different person in 6 months.
right.
Like it can be a totally different person.
Yeah, because, you know, and here's what I always think to myself. Like in the first 6 weeks of you getting to know somebody, they're putting their very best foot forward, right? So they are going to pull out the chair. They're going to do all the things that they believe is going to capture you, make you happy, make you want to continue to deal with them. So I feel like in those first 6 weeks, you're going to get this a version of your loved one that comes and goes. Like when they're completely happy, this is the person that you'll get. But my thing is, who is the person that I'm going to get when you're not happy?
Right, right. And I feel like in 6 weeks, somebody's still for sure courting you.
Yeah.
And on both ends, where somebody's courting you and you're being impressive as well, you know?
Right. So what
So
happens when you don't make me happy? When you don't meet my needs? When you're not doing the things I want to hear and say? Are you that same person?
yeah, well, Robin says that love feeling is lust. And I agree with that. I mean, in 6 weeks, that's just whew,
Yeah.
and that's really soon.
It is really soon, but I do think in some instances you find your soulmate and you just click on a level that is unexplainable. And when you just see eye to eye and it's harmony, and from today to tomorrow to the next day it's all the same and it's all love. Like I truly believe that there are some instances that you can. I think 98% of the time probably no, but I think in those 2% interest, yeah, sure.
Well, I do know people now, but and this is a different story. I know people that met and they were like, we met and we just never was apart. I mean, I still think that that's different than saying that we fell in love the day we met, we fell in love within
Oh,
6 weeks. Like, yeah, we've been together since we met. And yeah, I love this person now, but can you say that you were so in love? And I mean, I guess.
well, okay, so I know a girl that I used to be really, really good friends with. Her mom and dad met in 2 weeks. They got married, and they were
Wow.
married for like 40 plus years.
Okay.
So I'm like, I know it happens. Actually, I know another couple that met, and they basically within like 2 months they got married, and they're still married to this day. So I know it happens, but in both of those instances, I will say they were in their teens when they met.
Wow. Okay.
So that's
Well,
what I'm
in your
saying.
teens, yeah.
So when you're in your teens, it's like you don't have anything to compare it to. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'm in love with this person, and you know how they people say you never forget your first love.
Okay. Is that a true statement?
I think it is. I think it is. I don't think I ever forgot my first true love and the way that I felt when I fell in love. I don't think that I have. Like, not that I want to be with them or nothing like that, but do if I was honest with myself, could I say, do I remember how I felt when I first fell in love for the very, very, very first time? Yes. I know exactly how I felt.
Really? Because I don't.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't have a memory there.
Yes.
I don't.
I will never forget how I felt. I will never forget the lengths of crazy I was being in love with somebody in my teens. And yeah, so I don't ever want to go there again. And it was different and it was special. And if I was crazy enough and my parents had been crazy enough, I probably would have married that person
All right. In 6 weeks?
in 6 weeks.
Okay. In 6 weeks, y'all, Shantae would have did it. The
I
full
would have
throttle.
did it.
Wedding
I would
dress
have
and
been
all.
I'd been meet me
I
at the
just feel
altar
like
in
it's
all
hard
white.
to know somebody in 6 weeks. But you can know that this is a great person. This is who I want to be with. This is a great provider, whatever. And we can make it work and grow to love each other. Is
But
what
the
I'm
thing
saying more
is,
realistic?
when you're grown, yeah, you think about that kind of stuff. But when you 16, you ain't like, oh, is he gonna be providing for me?
Yeah, no, you're not
You
thinking
ain't
about
even
that
thinking
at all.
that when you 20.
You're thinking about, I just want to, he can hold my book bag.
I mean, even at 20, even at 21, I would even venture to say, even at about 23, 24, I certainly know I was not like, oh, yeah, I want to get with a man so he can provide for me.
Well, these days are different, okay?
Yeah, these girls, they different these days.
Very different. It's
They
not
different.
just having fun.
They different these days.
Yeah, these days are totally different. But I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know.
I would say
It,
to each his own, really. You
I mean,
know.
I for sure within 6 weeks have felt like I love somebody, and then coming out of it, I was
Yeah.
like, no, no, I wasn't. No. Thank
so
you,
you
God.
so you was
Thank you,
you was
God, for
in
the
love.
Savior.
You was in love for those first 6 weeks. And then
Well,
on
I felt like it. It felt like it.
week 7, you was out of love.
And realized that wasn't love. I'm back to what Robin said. That was lust.
It was infatuation. Like Jamie Foxx so eloquently said, is it just infatuation? Or is it real, real love? He definitely said it the best. And he said it so sweetly. So, you know, I guess, I mean, our consensus, our online community has not weighed in to allow us to be able to kind of talk. But thank you, Robin, for putting your comment in there. But yeah, I guess so. My thought and opinion is if you're 24 and under, yes, you can fall in love within 6 weeks. If you're 24 and older, no, ma'am.
You could be in love, but just slow down.
You're in infatuation. You're in lust.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it's to each his own. I for sure. Yeah, and that's the thing. You got to weigh out that lust and love, because that's two different things.
But
Okay,
can you love somebody and not be in love?
I think so. Yeah,
And so in those 6 weeks, can you have developed love for a person but not be in love?
I don't know.
Am I getting too deep for you, friend?
I don't know, because 6 weeks is just so soon to know somebody, to be in love. Man,
That is true. Do we
for
have
a
any
lifetime.
males on the line that want to weigh in about this whole love topic? Because we need to know as women, we need to know. Can y'all men fall in love in 6 weeks?
I have heard guys say I knew she was the one from the beginning, but I don't know about the moving on at all in 6 weeks.
I mean, can you be in love and not get married? Like, can you be like, man, this is the girl of my dreams? And then if it is the girl of your dreams, how long do you wait? I mean, because with AD and Clay, he thought he was in love, and he even said on so he was on another podcast earlier today, and he was talking about how 3 days leading up to the wedding, he was 100% sure that he wanted to marry her.
Wow.
2 days prior to the wedding, he was 50-50.
Damn, it was dropping by the day.
And then by the actual day that he got to the altar, that is when he decided, no, he doesn't want to go any further with this. This is craziness.
Robin said people can fall in love with the wrong thing. I agree with that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they can. So you fall in love with their looks, and it's funny because I was watching this matchmaker show, um Patty Stagler. I was watching her earlier, and so she, she's like $1 million matchmaker or whatever.
Okay.
So she was talking about how these people, when they come to her for her to match them with people, they're like, oh, I want somebody that's super beautiful and super intelligent and got lots of money and da 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 da. They're like, everyone wants that.
Right.
No one wants to be with a little roly poly or somebody who's broke or something. Yeah, we all
Right.
want the best version, but are you the best version is the question. You
I don't
you
know.
got these expectations and people falling in love in 6 weeks, and so what you gonna do?
6 weeks. I'm gonna have to tell y'all it's too soon for me.
Exactamundo. So we only got 3 minutes left
All
because
right,
we've
and I
been
have a
talking.
topic. I mean, a topic. I have a tip for us.
All right, let's get into that 3 minute tip.
All right, ladies and men, you can buy this for your ladies. Okay, something I have found and loving it that is great for just when you're traveling, if you're just going away for a weekend trip, and sometimes as ladies we have to do a check bag and all this because we can't bring like our big bottles of perfume and we want to have it, on a trip. So, those little sample designer bottles that they would give us back in the day, you can now buy them all. So, I mean, it's very, like, it's not expensive. You can get like 15 of them for like $20 or whatever. And, they're the little sample bottles. So you get a few squirt, you get a few squirts at them, and then it's a great way to try different brands also without committing to a big bottle. So I normally order those. That's what I travel with. And then if I just want, and then they'll have some brands in there I might want to just try. And they're sample bottles, and they'll have the Dior, the KY, the Gucci, Chanel, all different ones, It's the little small bottles, but the great thing is we can travel with it.
And I love that. And those who know me, they know I have what is called a purse perfume. And they are the small bottles. They're like 3 ounces. You can I think in my bottle I could probably keep it for about a month, and that's how I normally try new perfume. So you're absolutely correct. They have a whole section of them, and I think per bottle, if it's the bigger one, the 3 ounce one, they're like $30 per. But I definitely want to check out the ones that are a smaller sample, because there's a couple of fragrances that I definitely want to check out. If anybody knows me, I'm a perfume girl. So I love perfume. I love to try it. And, I got a ton of it at the house. So, yes,
Yeah.
that's a great tip. We
So
love
just
that.
buy the little variety of samples, invest in it, and then you might, find some that you really like. And then when you travel, you don't have to, you know, you can just bring
Worry.
a carry on and carry it with you if you didn't plan on checking a bag. So that works for me a lot when I'm doing these little weekend getaways. Perfect.
Yes, yes. I love it. Well, guys, that is our time. Thank you for tuning in. And of course, we didn't shout out Lucky Coin, but Lucky Coin, we're shouting out you as our sponsor this week. We appreciate you and all that you bring for tea and things. If you ever have any comments, questions, concerns, or you just have a burning, dire topic, you can hit us up at TEAN Thangs, THANGZ at gmail.com, or you can hit us up on our socials. Of course, we're on Facebook because that's where you're checking in. But we are also on Instagram, TN Things, and we're on YouTube. So make sure you drop us a little line. We love y'all.
All right. And go and subscribe to that YouTube channel, guys.
Yep.
You can always catch the rerun there.
Yes,
We'll
you
see you next
can.
Wednesday, same time, same place.
Peace.